Peace. Hope all is well. So, I've been thinking, like, pastime habit, right? Like, what happened to men in general, but from a specific standpoint of not being involved in their children's lives? And I don't simply mean, like, not being in the same household. I mean, like, not being involved in your child's life at all. So, like back in the day, right, when somebody would like lead a family and then they'd go with like this other chick that would be like 15 minutes away from the house, maybe, and they would never like see their kids again or see that wife. How did the community respond to that? So, like, I know stories of, men that have done that. The story that I never got or what I've never heard is how did the community treat that man? How did, other women respond, if and when they found out that he had another family that he didn't participate with? Um, as a woman, what do you do when you find out that the man that you like, love, or planning to marry or planning to have a family with, when you finally find out that he has a family, or at the very least children, that he's not involved with, he don't speak to or speak about, and it's the first time you hear it, like, how do you process that? So the reason why, this stuff has been in my head is I talk to people every now and then, and it kind of floors me that there are men, and I can't give you no numbers, but there's a percentage of men that know that they have children and play no role of any kind in that child's life. Um, there are times when I actually consider myself to be almost smart. Like, I know I ain't stupid. I'm close some days to smart. And for however smart I may or may not be, I ain't never figured out what it is that could lead a man to the point of I'm not going to be there for my kid. I'm not going to be involved with my kid. And typically, the only thing that I can come up with will be because the man will make a complaint of some sort about the woman. She's, whatever word he wants to use to describe her. She makes stuff difficult. She wants me to kiss her ass to see the kids, or, whatever the litany, laundry list of excuses is. And even with all of that, I really can't make it make sense to me. Um, so it has nothing to do with the woman from the standpoint of I don't care if I really have to talk to you, or it shouldn't matter. Our interaction is going to have to be something of some sort because I'm going to be involved with my children. But if you as a man don't have the wherewithal and the resolve within yourself to have that determination to be involved with your children, one, you didn't deserve to have the children. Two, for lack of a better term, like, you ain't shit. I'll rephrase. You're functioning as if you're not shit. Um, Now, with that being said, is it possible that we have so many men, males, who are functioning in this manner because we as a community and as a society have allowed it to be so? So, what I've heard is that there are dudes who know that they homeboys or people they associate with are doing what I would call Chauncey shit. Um, Chauncey shit is exactly that, Chauncey. So if you being Chauncey, then I mean you being Chauncey. So Chauncey shit is like, you know, beating on your girl, not being involved in your kids' lives, uh, dry snitching, stuff like that. So like if you do Chauncey shit, that shouldn't be allowed. But when you take it to the point where like you're not involved with your children, that's a whole different level of Chauncey shit. That excuse me, there has to be some type of recourse for that. Like the community has allowed for certain shit to take place. For fathers not to be involved with their children, for people to be committing multiple crimes against the community and don't nobody say nothing, or even beyond saying something, doing something. If you ain't gonna say something about it, okay, cool. But if you ain't gonna say nothing and you ain't gonna do nothing about it, and you're just gonna just keep letting it happen, that's an indictment on us as a people, as a community. So something needs to be said and done to men who have children and decide that they're absolutely not going to be involved in that child's life. Now, with all of that being said, I am aware that there are certain individuals, because their level of functioning at a specific time, it may be in the child's best interest for that man not to be involved with the child. So for clarity, I'm not really referencing them. Example, the father is a avid gambler and will more than likely gamble the entire house away. The children will have nothing to eat. The mother will starve, like all of that, right? So I ain't talking about them. The father that has mental health issues and is extremely abusive, I'm not talking about them. Alcoholism, not talking about them. So there are certain, denotations that we just kind of put off to the side. Like, hey, we're not really talking about y'all. We understand y'all probably gotta go get y'all shit together. Got it. I'm talking about the other ones. The other ones who won't be around their kids, but have the audacity and the unmitigated gall to go be up under another woman who they want to smash and be up under their kid. That takes a certain level of depravity that, again, I haven't figured it out and more than likely won't. So I just kind of gotta let that be where it is. But the overall issue is, what do we as a community, us as black men specifically, what do we do about other men in our community, in our circles, God forbid, who are not doing man shit, not taking care of their responsibilities? How do we alleviate or remedy this issue? I have a couple of ideas, but I mean, I would love to hear what other people think, man. Who knows? Somebody might be on to something. What I do know is that this can't keep going. We can't keep having this situation. Yeah, this fatherhood thing is a really solid thing if you do it right. Man, yeah.